Every month, we're going to talk about genre writing with the Bible. This month is going to be biography, biopics genre. And it is about memoir and coming of age is the name of the genre. And it's part of it is divided into three: nonfiction, which is the Bible; autobiography and biography; historical books; and saint stories. And for, of course, fiction, memoir, coming of age, and historical stories. And of course, documentary. A memoir, a person is telling one story to reflect on the past, to learn from it, which it can be subjective. Autobiography, a person telling one story to give a factual account of a person's life. Biography is a detailed description of a person's life. It involves more than just basic facts like education, work, and relationship and death. It portrays a person's experience of of these life events. Historical story, a person telling an event or life of a historical person to reflect on the past, to learn from it. Could be subjective or factual. So the definition is historical hero, a historical person who is admired for their exceptional achievement, courage, and noble qualities, and who acted to benefit others in the times of need. Of course, we need to understand the difference between memoir and coming of age. Memoir is a person in the future talking about his past. Let's say a man in his 50s talking about what he did when he's in his 20s. And the story is written in the past tense and first person perspective. Coming of age is the person is now, and he's taking you to the journey with him to the future. The story is written in present tense and first person perspective. So, a good example of a memoir is a book of Nehemiah. Coming of age is a book of Acts, but it's the second part of it, and the letters of the apostles. If you're coming of age, you notice it's happening at that moment. Biography and autobiography is the two biggest examples in the Bible is, of course, Exodus to Deuteronomy. Moses wrote the Torah. There are five books. One of them is Genesis, but the other four books were about the story from Egypt to, of course, when he died. So it's basically his autobiography, but he made it more the biography of the Jewish people. Of course, the gospel story is about Jesus' biography and is written in four different ways by Saint Luke, who's a historian and a doctor who heard the stories from the women. That's why the stories women miracles and who lived in Jerusalem, including Saint Mary, the mother of Jesus. Um, Matthew and John were eyewitnesses who were there when it happened. Of course, and Mark wrote the story based on what St. Peter told him, and he also was eyewitness in some of the events, but not that much. Our main goals of the story is first to track the journey and understand how the character overcome hardship and become part of society admiration. When we learn about someone's life, we are learning about his ups and downs, how he succeeded and failed. And so we get inspired to try to succeed in the world. And one person can change the world is you make a difference. And of course, moral teaching is we are social people, so we learn from each other's mistake and each other's successes, and also learning a history from a person is better than just learning the history, just facts. Like for example, I could talk to you about Civil War. Is you be bored if I talk to you about a general who went and fought the other side and how he succeeded and the strategy he did and who he lost in the battle and all this stuff. you'll be more intrigued to learn about him and then learn about the history of it.